What's up, everybody? This is the raw truth coming at you with the video, and I hear all the reason why I'm doing this video is because I hear a lot of people talking about black dads and stuff, and how the black man is always an absent father, and the problem is that we don't have fathers in the house. Then when you look at black women, how they love to say, well, fathers, they don't stick around. The black man ain't sticking around. He planted seed and he goes. He planted seed. Notice they always say he plant his seed and go. So they automatically know that's man's seed. You know? And to hear comments saying from black women talking about, well, the black man is, no, he's dirt bottom, or he's at the bottom of every doggone thing. Well, this is what I love to call eat shit, black woman, because you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And I got this from a site called AJC.com. That's AJC.com. And one thing I've been doing for the past 6 months is, well, it's a little longer than that, is I've been really studying is the black man actually terrible fathers, because I admit, over 70% of homes are fatherless. With 74%, that's going to rise to 80% because black women can't stop fucking. And I wanted to really get into the study to see if there's like truth to it, or is there something that is logical that can explain. And my studies, myself, if I'm wrong, I will correct myself. But if I'm right, I'm going to continue and stand strong. Well, this case, I'm standing strong because this article is called "The Myth of Missing Black Dads." This was posted 10:32 a.m. on April 3rd, 2014 by TSA Bulls. Guess it's a guy's name or something. I don't know. But it says, when it said the myth of the missing black dads, gotta understand what something is a myth. When you look at the definition of myth has always been something that is pertaining to being made up. In other words, if I say, well, Bigfoot, who was 500 feet tall, roamed the woods, over a period of time, people will believe it, even though it's made up. It doesn't exist. So when you see the title, "The Myth of Missing Black Dads," is actually saying the made up story of the missing black dads. And it's moderated by Rick Beatty. And it starts off saying, "The myth of absent black father may be just that. So says new data by the National Center for Health Statistics. Turns out, black dads who live with their children are just as involved as other fathers who live with their kids, or even more so." Oh, let's stop there. So if fathers who are doing just as much as well as anybody else, including those who have fathers who live with their kids, automatically that's letting you know that the black man, is starting, it's peeling the lies away that was told about the black man. Then it says, or even more so, I tackle the topic in a column. While a conservative offers a counter view, meanwhile, a professor who has researched black fatherhood admonishes society to stop trying to identify bad dads and work to uplift them all. Note there are three columns today. Commenting is open. So there's three columns. So in other words, these three stories that's going to be saying, in agreeing that the missing black fathers is just a myth. It's something made up. And you got to understand, why would folks make up something on someone? And why do we have a co-conspirator called the black woman who was pushing that? But let's go on and read. It says on Father's Day 2008, the U.S. Senator Barack Obama delivered a speech before a church congregation in which he criticized black fathers for being uninvolved or completely missing from their children's lives. He said, too many fathers are missing in action. Too many fathers are AWOL. Missing from too many lives and too many homes. He said at the time, and the foundation of our families are weaker because of it. Now, Barack Obama is a fucking puppet. Understand this. Every president is selected, not elected, so your vote don't fucking count. And if you come up to me talk about I voted and look what we have, it's more likely that your president still was selected. To digress a little bit, when you do research, the electoral vote is the only one that wins over the popular vote. The electoral vote only wins almost all the time. Only time it didn't win was maybe 4 times, but the rest of the time, the popular vote is ignored, but the electoral vote. Who is electoral? Big corporation. So shut the fuck up and listen. And he was put together and was made to say this shit because you gotta demonize the black man. And like I always said, the system is wicked. Black women, since the system is wicked, why are they upholding your ass? Maybe because you match the wickedness of the system. It says we routinely castigate black men. Black men often viewed monolithically for breach of responsibility as it relates to child rearing. The overwhelming message in society, whether based on facts or casual observation, seems unwavering. Black fathers far too often don't care about their offspring. And that's what they run on the news a lot. That's what they run on social media sites. And they gas the black woman up and have her feeling like she's a victim and stuff like that. When black women, for a fact that the vast majority of these children are not born by husbands. So you don't get no fucking sympathy from me. Like I always said in my videos, when a woman who married a good man and have kids, and that man who was supposed to be good and stay good turn out to be a rotten motherfucker and leaves and abandons that woman, I chop his head off. I go against it and I comfort that woman. But if you are just a woman having sex and you're promiscuous and you're not married, you don't get the fucking same treatment as that woman who was married. And we gotta stop that shit in our fucking community too. I get sick and tired of seeing mothers who didn't respect their children to have children by a man, a real man, a husband, and getting Mother's Day gift and getting plaques talk about you're the best mom when you was a piss poor excuse of example. See, even children lie and have to lie and gas your head up because we're used to complimenting your fuckery instead of addressing it. And as children, we were forced and raised and abused in our mind to think that whatever our mom does, it's okay whether it's good or bad. And a lot of times we just cannot admit that we came in a result. We are the seed or the offspring of a result of a man who wasn't a man and a mother who was a fucking whore. Then it says such narrative provides fodder for demonization and denigration. Left unchecked, it paints a distorted stereotype Understand when something's a stereotype, it means that it's a behavior that's set up that you think that it's that person. Oh, that's a stereotypical thing, or that's typical. The black man don't care. It's a behavior that's made up, but talked about a whole heck of a lot. As some folks may see a few examples and they run with it, even though it's bullshit. That's stereotype. Black woman, we don't stereotype y'all because the vast majority of y'all are like that. Thus, the stats already proved it. So it says, a grossly incomplete picture, as has been noted in numerous studies, the most recent by the CDC's National Center for Health Statistics, by most measure black fathers worthy of applause and attention given the recurring image of black men, notably dads, as deadbeats. So you have to understand, we have been looked at as terrible. Deadbeats. Black women have been on television for 40 plus years talking about how the black man is a deadbeat. All they do is get them pregnant and leave. They don't take care of responsibility. But something is about to change here. Something about to change. It says here, let me push it down. The centers, listen, I want you to pay the fuck attention, because what I'm about to say, and I'm reading it, and understand there's 3 columns, 3 different studies that I'm going to fucking read, and it's going to blow your fucking mind. Black men, sit down, put your fucking seatbelt on, because I know what I'm about to say. A lot of black men are going to feel relief. A lot of black men they're going to jump up for joy, and a lot of black men are going to say to themselves, yo, we've been lied to for so long, and now the truth is coming out. And it's funny, as more truth is coming out about us black men, notice how more truth is coming out about black women. And the truth that's coming out about black men are benefiting black men, but the truth that's coming out about black women, now they're the ones crying, oh, you bashing black woman. Ready, black men? Are you ready, black men? Want you to gather together. Come close to the computer. Come close so you can hear this shit. Alright? Come close. Come close. Because see, and the reason why I'm happy about reporting this, and I thank God that I did this study, that He put it on my heart to do this study, because I hate fucking lies. I hate fucking lies like crazy. And I feel compelled to do this story because black men, if we don't have our women sticking up for us, and we don't have anybody sticking up for us, then I'm going to stick up for you, black man. Now, we all know when you fuck up, I'm going to get on your ass. I get on black men all the time, contrary to popular belief, but I'm paying more attention to black women because black women has fed the society with bullshit. Bullshit and lies. They have been in cahoots with lying about us, and they get a lot of their shit on racist sites that hate black men. So they go to like Stormfront.com and other racist sites and quote their statistics as if what they're saying are right, if their statistics is not based on shit. It ain't based on truth. It's only based on somebody making up some kind of frivolous fallacy, false statements that black women have ran with, and black women continue to run with. So I want you black men to stay seated, put on that seatbelt, but bring your chair close to the computer. And when I come back, with part two. I'm gonna let it all hang out. Alright? So peace. For now, I'm coming back for part two.